Attachment is not love. We familiarize that when you love someone, then you have to be attached to them. No, that's ego. Attachment is not love. My people, attachment is ego. Love is detachment. Love is not disconnection. It is detachment. Attachment will make you believe that you need someone to behave a certain way so that you can feel safe. But with detachment, then you will love them enough to let them be fully themselves. Even if that means they will lose the version of themselves that you are holding on to. Attachment is about control, not connection. When you relate to someone from a place of attachment, it's not love speaking, it's your insecurities negotiating safety. You know, it will sound like, if you love me, you'll call me every day. Huh? If you're my friend, you'll always put me first. If you're my family, you will never disappoint me. How is that love? That is not love. That's a contract based on survival and obligation. Unajua? Attachment tries to control people. It tries to own people. But love, on the other hand, it chooses to honor them. And here is why attachment feels like love. And yet it's not. Attachment feeds on fear. You know, fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, and fear of not being enough. So instead of relating soul to soul, you start relating wound to wound. You know, you begin projecting. You project your fear of being alone, huh? Your fear of not being chosen, your fear of being forgotten. You know, and the relationship now becomes a performance. It has become a performance, then it's now about compromising. Before you know it, the relationship has become a burden. Not because love is not there, but because love has been buried under conditions. While on the other hand, detachment is not disconnection. My people, detachment is actually respect. People always confuse detachment with coldness and distance. But real detachment is not pulling away. It's actually letting go of control. With detachment, you'll be like, I love you and I respect your choices, even if they don't include me. That's detachment. With detachment, itakuwa, I want you to grow, even if that growth changes our dynamic. I won't guilt you into staying. If you stay, I want it to be intentional. I don't want it to be out of obligation. You know, detachment allows love to breathe. It doesn't strangle it with expectations. Detached love is intentional, as I've said. It's not transactional. You know, it's it's not based on, if you do this, then I love you. It's based on, I love you, period. I'm not here to control your path. I'm here to walk with you. If we align, that is. When love is detached, when love is detached, then rejection stops being personal. Boundaries now, they are no longer, you don't see boundaries as betrayal. Growth is no longer threatening. You know, change isn't feeling like like when someone changes, now you feel abandoned. No. It creates space for truth, not performance. And from that space, real intimacy is born. Most relationships always fail not because love is missing, but because attachment disguises itself as love. True love doesn't demand that someone shrink to fit your needs. It invites them to expand with or without you. So, my people, love deeply. Just don't confuse love with possession. Love someone because they are free, not because you're afraid of losing them. That's now love with detachment. You're now loving someone with dignity. My people, heal. Heal.